All right, so Arvo and I are going out for a walk today. Going on a little hike out to Bennett Mountain on this old Jeep 4x4 trail. Gates are closed, so we're hiking it. It's only about 3 miles or so out and back to the top of this mountain. Maybe we'll get all the way out to Russell Ridge and see what it looks like. So we're going to see what this whole place looks like. All right, ready to go, Arvo? Let's go. It's actually this way. So yeah, I don't really hike too much in the summertime. It's pretty hot and sunny, and there's a lot of people that end up being out here too. So yeah, but we're getting out a little bit today. We haven't been out in a while. Arvo and I have been pretty busy with just general stuff and getting some new equipment and camera gear. Um, so we drove about an hour away from our house and went to this little kind of neat little spot. Um, Never really been out here too much. I've driven through here a few times, but it's pretty. Of course, everywhere I've really been out here has been nice. There's an archery range that's close by to here too. So we parked up by where that archery range is at and then just walked the other way. I think I see Mount Bennett off in the distance. So this is our trail. It's definitely a old Jeep trail, or really a Bronco trail, let's be honest. And I'm sure it's still used in case of emergencies. If there's a fire or something out here and people needed to get out and mobilized. So this goes all the way out to this ridge called Russell Ridge, which is by that the segment 2 of the Colorado Trail. And I think that's like a 5 mile hike all the way out there. So we'll see how far we end up going. But yeah, just a nice road, big wide trail. Not really much cover, but it is noon and there's a lot of sun today. Came up to this little clearing in the Gambro Oak and had a nice view through here. At first, I thought that might be Long Scraggy, but Long Scraggy is more off to the west from here. So that might be another range called Knottleheads. I'm not sure. I'll have to take a picture and see what I can find. And it is super hazy out from all the wildfires, but still pretty cool view from all of this. And I think out that way into the clearing is like Castle Rock and Lone Tree area to the southeast side of Denver. All right, I found a better vantage point of Long Scraggy from over here. And then looking off to the left, where we saw those little outcroppings there, I believe that's Knottleheads. And then that's what I originally thought might have been Long Scraggy. It kind of looks a little bit similar in a way. On the left, there's like a little saddle. And then over on Scraggy, Long Scraggy, there's like a saddle there on the left. But it's definitely a lot smaller than whatever that is over there. I'll have to look it up and see if I can figure out what that is. Just to show how Arvo is when that pupper's coming. He just gets really excited. He has to go say hi. Hush now. Ooh. And that was better, Arvo. You do pretty good. Good boy. That's what he does. He did pretty good, but that's just what he does. He gets really excited about other four-legged furry companions that might get to go up and say hi to and smell and all that kind of stuff. So he's very social. All right, so a little more populated area than I thought, but only 2 people so far, so not terrible. There's a lot of Gambro oak all through here. They also call it brush oak too, and that was what was down in the canyon. So I think they're calling it now the quarry fire, but that's only about 4 miles from my house. So we are on pre-evacuation, bags packed, ready to go. Only reason I really came out and felt comfortable coming out today, an hour away from my house, is that the fire's been starting to get contained at like 10% as of today, Saturday, and there's a lot of crews working on it. There was a big flare up because the wind changed yesterday, so there was a big flare up that people posted online, which is pretty amazing of how all it works and what we do to maintain the risk of the fires and stuff. But the winds changed, so it was blowing the fire back in on itself, and it was hitting some patches of unburnt areas. And then that flare up came through and someone posted it. But overall, feel safe enough. Still ready just in case the winds change and blow it more towards us. Because the containment is over on this roadside, Deer Creek Canyon, and the rest of it is open and still just kind of burning through and all that. So if the winds change, then it might come more towards us. So we are still ready to go, and hopefully we don't have to. Always good to have a plan, emergency preparedness. So that night, Tuesday night, I saw there was online there was a posting for a fire that was close by. It started off as a 10 by 10 fire. And I knew that was close to our house. So I took a look at what the winds were doing, made sure I had my alerts ready, and still went to bed. And when I woke up in the morning, the fire had exploded to 100 acres. We were at a pre-evacuation, our neighborhood was, and we still are. And then surrounding neighborhoods had been evacuated. So I was still pretty confident of going to bed that night and knowing that I could get prepared in the morning. I'm pretty sure that over there is Bennett Mountain. And we just ran into some hunters that they drew for out over this area. So they see bear, and they drew for deer and elk, or elk rather, just elk. And they found a bunch of raspberries and all kinds of good stuff. So we're gonna make our way down this little side road. There's a wallow down this way. Arvo's doing okay. We stopped for a minute so he could stay in the shade. All right, well, we didn't find the wallow. And Arvo's getting pretty hot. He keeps slowing down in the shady spots and speeding up in the sunny spots. So we are gonna head back, I think, see what we can find along the way. But it is just an out and back, so stop in some shady stuff. Hot doggy. And he's gonna go up to the next shady spot up there. And he's gonna stop and wait for me. Go on then. And this low down. Poor hot dog. We found some more shade for Arvo. What'd you find? Just some shade? Come on. You don't even want to walk in the sun? I know. We're almost there. We're almost to the spot where we found Long Scraggy Peak. There's a little bit of water here, kind of soft. A few deer prints in here. I bet there's some wallows out that way. Some draws and stuff. It's still kind of squishy. Kind of step on it. And boot. A little bit of weight. And you can see some of my tread there. I did get some new boots. 2 new pairs actually. I forget. Oboes was one that I'm not wearing. And these are Tevas. And they have a wide toe box. I think these are going to be for lighter type hiking. And my Oboes, they're really comfortable. I wore those for summer camp with the Boy Scouts. And I put a lot of miles on those. Those were really good. Even my phone thinks it's too hot. It says, phone is too hot. Video quality may be degraded. Definitely not a technical hike. It's fairly flat. A little bit of steep walking and part of it, but it's fairly flat. Arvo, what did you think? Too hot? We're almost to the end. Actually, we are just to the end. Here's the gate. This is pretty cool. My key fob, I take and I press and hold. Press unlock once and press it again and hold it. All the windows come down. Let it cool down a bit. You ready to go home? Are you ready? Are you tired? That is Deer Creek Canyon smoking up there.